What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Project ADK. I'm Kyle, and it's December 4th, second to last day of rifle season here in the Adirondacks in this zone I'm in. Super cold morning this morning. 12 degrees right now. Got some crunchy snow, but still plenty of snow to see fresh tracks. And I'm going back into a spot I was in last weekend where I had a buck in my sights there last weekend. I saw 5 deer in total. Couldn't get a shot at that buck, so going back in there. It's the base of a saddle. It's a big hardwood bowl, and promising spot. A lot of sign in there. Good runways coming through. They bedded in there. They fed. So hoping they're still in there this week. I'm gonna get into there. It's about a mile in, so I got a ways to go, but I'm gonna go easy. It's super loud, so I'm gonna call a little and listen. Take a few more steps, call a little, listen. And I'll get there eventually and sit for a few hours. So should be a good day. Man, I loved hunting in December. So nobody out here. Nobody's been here for days or maybe even last week since I was here. That's the way we like it. All right, wish me luck. Just got a runway here. Coming up from down below. Been using it. Small one, fresh track, so. There's the fawn. And then there's the big doe. I guess it's those 3 doe that I had in here last week. Seen them a couple times this season, so they're still in here. I think it's them. Huge doe off by herself, and then a doe with a fawn. So I'm gonna leave them, let them do their thing. I'm gonna continue on my way and stick to the game plan, little by little. Toes are frozen already, so I didn't wear a heavy enough sock today, but that's okay. I'll probably do some miles today, so all right, stay tuned. I got up into that saddle where I saw the buck last week, and I got tracks everywhere in here, but they're all old. Everything's at least 34 days old, at least, so I'm just gonna keep going along down from the top of this ridge up there. There's a runway that goes out there. I got more tracks. And a runway that goes along the edge here and down over there. I'm gonna stay on them and hopefully can freshen them up. The only fresh tracks I've seen today is those 3 doe, I think, early this morning, and then looked like a buck and a doe went down, cut down off the mountain. But I didn't want to hunt where they're headed. It's way too loud to try to track one, so I mean, I will if I know I'm close, but I wasn't going to mess with those. So anyway, I'm going to stay at it. Just been going really easy and stopping and calling. Walk to a tree and stop and call again. Walk a little further and stop and call. So that's what I'm hoping for today, but hopefully I can get into a little pocket of deer here like I did last week and see a few. So gotta get moving. I'm frozen, so sun's just peeking up over this mountain. Hopefully it warms me up a little bit. Can't be more than 15 degrees still. All right, stay tuned. Hopefully we can see some deer. Well, I just pushed a little further up into that saddle. Stayed high. And I just cut the first decently fresh track I've seen, so good one. Headed straight down. But came right out of the saddle. Just like they always do. I mean, this is old sign, but the most deer sign I've seen in here, so good to know this big can sit in the saddle in this big hardwood bowl. Late season, have a chance of seeing something, so my plan was to sit in here today, but way too cold for me to sit, so I'm gonna keep this track in mind. It's a good track. Stay tuned. Alright, well, just cut 1, 2 more tracks from maybe last night, this morning. And they're heading down that way. I might call and sit up here a little bit. Have my lunch. And start dropping down over. But, man, I'm gonna sit in this saddle next year for sure. Good spot. But, oh, this is 3 deer. Yeah, 2 walked in the same track, and then bigger one by itself over there. Yeah. Alright, stay tuned. Well, guys, snowing like crazy. That's a beautiful sight right there. Came down out of the saddle up here. Sat for a good hour or so. I had spotty service up there, but Mike shot a buck in Vermont. Or he hit him. He's got blood and he's on blood, so hopefully he gets him. It's muzzleloader, first day of muzzleloader in Vermont, so. But I got runways going down that way. I got an old one here. I had tracks crisscrossing everywhere. Deer have been all through here the last few days, so now with these huge flakes coming down, you know, a fresh track's gonna be smoking fresh, but even one that was made a little while ago is gonna be, it's gonna look old. So, alright, we'll see what we can get into down here. Oh, I found a scrape up before. This was just before the snow yesterday, probably. Pull out there. Hit that tree. Yep, still fired up. It's good to see. Well, I'm headed back towards the truck. This snow is really coming down. Can't even see my boot tracks from this morning. They're just dimples now, so. Blanket of snow made everything silent. Still crunchy underneath, but it's beautiful. Not as cold as before because of snow. But heading back slowly, hunting my way there. Got just under an hour until dark, so I'll see you there. I think all the deer bugged out. Went down low in the swamp for the storm. everything I had up top was going down last night, this morning. So that's it for this episode of Project ADK. Thanks for joining me. Sorry if you're getting frustrated without seeing any deer, but that makes two of us, but that's okay. I'm out here, cold, December, still grinding. So I don't know what the game plan is tomorrow. It's the last day of rifle. I don't know if it's worth coming back in here or if the deer have all moved out, so we'll see. I'll go home, get food, rest up, sleep on it, and make a decision. So if not, I got this whole week, upcoming week off for Vermont muzzleloader season. Already shot a buck in rifle, so I can't shoot a buck. It's only a doe tag for me. So, but for now, that's all. All right, guys, we'll see you later.